Hey guys, so on the last video I took you to the town of Esperance as we checked out Lucky Bay. Our holiday is coming to an end, so it's time to head back inland and we head back through Hyden. Alright, so it's been a 4.5 hour drive from Esperance. I did fall asleep in the car. We're now in Hyden to come see Wave Rock. Hair is just always messy. So after being in Esperance for a fair while and traveling along the coast, it has been bloody cold, and now we're essentially kind of like in the middle region where it's hot because we're smack bang in the middle of the desert. So we've gone from like 20 degrees to nearly 40 degrees. So we're sweating. Wave Rock was really hot, so we're gonna go find something to do where we can cool ourselves down. We are now going to go for a swim because it was too hot at Wave Rock. This is a man-made salt lake. Matt's just tested the waters. It's hot. It's like a bath. Apparently you can float like on the Dead Sea. Wow. Let's go get our bathers on. Because it's so salty, you can't see anything. What? It's so salty, so you just can't see anything. Well, we're not the only ones, someone has joined us. It's good though, like it's nice. It's just freaky because you can't see. Like, even though we know there's no like sharks or nothing.
What's that? No sharks.
It's just freaky that you can't see. It's like Broom waiting for a bloody jellyfish or something.
I'm looking in. You go in first. Yeah, just past where I am.
Just goes drop.
I'm touching the floor again.
Yeah.
Go, jump.
Okay, we're wussing out. We're just sitting on the edge at the moment.
What did they say? It's about 4 or 5 metres deep? Yeah, about that.
I don't know, I didn't read off about it. Oh, it's like clay. Where's the drop off?
Just keep going. Watch your camera, it's underwater.
Oh, it's a GoPro. Oh, that's so weird! It's so strange!
You can't sink.
You can't sink! What the fuck?
It's like, is it the Dead Sea?
Yeah, like the Dead Sea. I mean, not like I've ever been to Israel or wherever it is, but... Come on, Maddie, you have to try it. It's like the whispering wall. Right. Don't say anything nasty, everyone will hear. Just come on. Put your hat on your head. It's strange. It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
Are you floating like upside down? Oh my god, you belly. Like treading water is actually like weird. Like you automatically just...
Touch the bottom there where you're standing up? No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm assuming it's pretty deep because it's getting a little bit cooler.
Oh yeah.
Like down by my toes, it's pretty cool.
Stay all day.
It's so weird. is weird. You have to try it. So if you ever come to Hyden, do this. It's better than Wave Rock. And it's so refreshing. It was only $10 and essentially you can just spend as much time as you want. As long as you give the keys back by 5:30, it's all good. So much fun? So relaxing? Show me the tin soldier thing. So you try and stand up straight in the water and then it's all
Salt.
it's got clay.
Salt.
Like really salty clay on the bottom. I'm trying to pick it up without falling over because the amount of salt it's making it really hard to stand. Like it makes you just float. Ready?
Ready.
Maybe that wasn't smart.
Nope.
Back on the road. So we've just finished having fun on the fake Salt Lake. Here is the real Salt Lake. Woo! So we've come back out to Wave Rock, but we've come to see the yawning hippo.
Hippos Yawn.
Hippos Yawn. Oh my god, it actually does.
It actually does look like it.
It actually does. Check this out. I don't even know if it's picking up on the camera.
Huh.
That's cool. So essentially this was one big rock, and over years and years and years of like wind and rain and all the rest of it, erosion obviously happens. Apparently it was like an enclosed kind of cave where you could climb and actually sit inside, and eventually over years it kind of fell apart, and this is kind of what you're left with, the mouth of a hippo. It's pretty cool actually. So essentially this is like the same way that Wave Rock was formed. This one actually, I think this one's actually cooler. How it's so, like the shape, right? The shape of it goes like that. So tonight's camp is a little bit of a wild one. We're essentially in the scrub in Hyden. It's very hot. It's currently 35 degrees and it's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon already. After being in Esperance where the weather has been so cold, it's taking us a while to get used to it. My eyes are like not used to the sun either. But this is us. Matt's like, I need aircon. Okay, we're set up. Let's keep going on adventures. we've now made our way over to Motif's Cave. This is one of the most highly significant Noongar Aboriginal sites. It actually has cave paintings or hand paintings. It'd be interesting to know how old they are. Let me see if it says on the sign. Okay, so the sign doesn't say exactly, but essentially the cave has been used for tens of thousands of years. But it does say that it's over 400 actual individual paintings, which is crazy. So if you go back to that yawning hippo that we were at earlier, essentially that's what it originally looked like, and then over years it collapsed. So essentially this one's not as old, or it doesn't get as much rain. It's crazy to think that some of these are over 1,000 years old. It goes all the way up there as well.
Yep.
No. So I know a lot of people are probably thinking, why aren't you climbing up there? Go have a look. No, this is a culturally significant site and we need to respect it. Plus the fact that the stuff here is over 1,000 years old. We don't want to ruin anything, because if we touch with our fingers, the oil on your fingers will dissolve it. Kind of like a stalactite in a cave. If you touch it, it stops growing. So I was reading the sign about Mulka's cave, and it's actually quite an interesting read. So essentially it's named after a man named Mulka. Apparently his mother had him out of wedlock, and they believe because she wasn't married, it is the reason why he was born cross-eyed. And being cross-eyed, he wasn't able to throw a spear straight. You gotta think, back then everything was like hunters and gatherers, and the men were the hunters. And because he wasn't able to do that, he went off and decided to live about his days in the cave because he wanted to get away from, maybe, I'm not sure, maybe he was disowned. It said that he had kind of gone mad, I suppose you could say, and he had left his handprints around the cave. It's also said that when his mother came looking for him, he actually killed his mother. And because he had broken so many rules or laws of the tribe, they killed him, and they didn't even give him a burial, they just left him for the ants. It's a little sad, but they're saying that his handprints are the ones that are really high up, higher than any other handprint there that anyone else could reach. So it's quite interesting how true the story is, but you gotta believe them. So this whole chasm is called the Humps. And essentially you can see, because there is like almost like a cleavage that runs through the middle. Whoa. There goes the sun. Ooh, just as the sky turns pink. We've got Maddie, my chef. We're making tomato cheesy pasta. It's the last day. Matt is packing up, and I'll show you something funny. This is a sergeant ant's nest. We actually had to be careful of these guys last night because we didn't realize our camp was so close to them. You think ants, what are ants gonna do? Well, these guys, they're known as fire ants for a reason. They will attack and they hurt. Last time we came out to Wave Rock yesterday, it was so hot. We decided not to stick around. We're back in the morning, it's nice and cool, and we're gonna climb to the top. As long as you got shoes on your feet and not thongs like I had yesterday, it's actually pretty easy. did it. Because where we swam yesterday, or near there, and that hill is Mulka's cave that we were at yesterday as well. Ages away. There is a walking trail, but we drove. So we've walked our way around, up and around, and we learnt about the rock. And now we've come back the other way. Surfing the wave. Don't fall over.
Come this way.
It's good fun, but you just can't climb it. It's so steep. That is it. Our trip is over. We are now heading back to Perth. I am feeling absolutely knackered. How are you feeling? Yeah. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, of course we did.
Yeah, of course we did.
Next time we gotta do it up north.
Yeah.